Hello. Good morning. Good morning. How are you all doing today? I hope you're doing well. Day 3 of vids back to back. Day 3 of training back to back. Body was fatigued. Everything hurt a little bit, which is what you want. And this is kind of what I'm talking about today. How to know if you should train, what you should do, if you're tired, if you're sore, if everything hurts. Well, the answer is you can always do something. For example, just a little warm-up, get moving, always do the warm-up. After that, then you can decide if you're going to miss the session. Technically speaking, I shouldn't have been training because normally it would be a rest day, but I'm going away the next few days, so probably won't have access to the gym. So I thought I'd get after it. And I did, but to a very moderate extent. Something you gain with years and experience in the gym. Not these extremes like, oh, I went hard, I've got to take a week off. Oh, my muscles hurt, I'm tired, I can't train. Oh, I've got to go hard every day. No, go in, get some moderate stuff in. Focus on what you can focus on, still try and get a stimulative effect. For example, calves. Calves recover quick. Trained them 2 days ago, but they are ready to go again. And they're feeling, a little bit tender today, but that's what I want. I want that stimulus. Smash the calves, smash the tips, do some back work, some leg work, and destroy the core. Autoregulation. All about managing your fatigue and deciding how much you should do on a day based on your fatigue levels and other factors such as that. But loving the training, getting after it constantly. So when you are a bit sore, you can always just do a high volume of concentric dominant work, which is kind of what I was doing with the calves, the backwards walking, all of those movements that I'm choosing to do and applying them are concentric dominant, so I'm not really focusing on slow negatives, more just like a lot of reps, explosive, look at these slow calf raises, but just like moving through the motions, getting blood flow, trying to get some stimulative work. That's so good if you've got pain or injuries, pumping up the muscles around the pain, around the injuries. Get some feedback to that system. And if you're a bit tired, you can always train these smaller muscles that are neglected anyway in training. Actually, it took me so long to balance, to figure out the correct volume that you should do in terms of workouts per week, how hard you should go each session, and this is something you can play with. I've had the best results when I've trained on less days but with more intent. So the days I do train, I go harder. The days I don't train, I specifically pull it back, recover for that mental and physical focus on the days that I do train. And that's actually, there's a lot of science backing that as well. Looking at groups of untrained and trained individuals, looking at total number of sets per week, and there is a lot of differences in the optimal number of sets for an individual, so you can play around with that. I think you want to aim between like as low as 8 for progress, like kind of optimal progress, 8 to 22, 25-ish sets per body part per week, hard sets within 5 reps of failure is optimal for most people. And it doesn't even matter like your experience level per se, just different factors. Could be your muscle fiber type, things like that. You got to figure it out. And for me, kind of surprisingly, what I've found is less sessions per body part, less sets but higher quality sets. So now for me to count a set, like this is the thing, I would have done like 20 to 30 sets before, but half of those sets would have been absolute bullshit, like nowhere near close enough to failure, or nowhere near close enough to failure, to be honest. Like just working until it started to feel hard and then stop. But as soon as you start applying this, alright, am I 5 reps away from failure? That's so important. That's a good way to judge, like, that you're working hard enough. And you got to figure that out by going to failure every once and again. Just technical failure, not like all-out failure. So when your form starts to look bad, take a step back once every 6 weeks if you're a beginner. Just like go to failure on an exercise at a certain way till you lose your form, to figure out how many reps you can really do. It's a moving target as well, but you can tell you should film your sets. Like there's such a stigma against filming your sets, such a stigma against like recording yourself working out, but it's probably the best thing you can do for your own training, and that's really why you're in the gym anyway. You're not there to make the other people feel to like you or whatever. Well, maybe you are. Do what you want, you know what I mean? But yeah, a bunch of core. I can feel it this morning. My abdominals are feeling a little bit juicy. Sorry, that was annoying me. Get those out the way. Yeah, but just some morning thoughts, a little bit of coffee, auto-regulation, figure out your sets. Every set that you do, go in with intent of, alright, I'm going to get a bit close to failure. I want this set to be hard. I want to create a stimulative response. That's probably one of the main things you can focus on. Get that away from this video. Get close to failure within 5 reps. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you see more progress with your own training, and I hope you have a good day.